Hey everybody, welcome back to the After Hours channel. So today, I got the key fob, I would say the keys, but there's actually no key, it's just a key fob, to Dad's 2021 Chevrolet half-ton Duramax. This might be a 2020 actually, not 100% sure. We got it at the very end of 2020. And we are pulling my Mahindra Roxor to an off-road show. And thought we'd do a little review. I got a lot of questions when Dad got this truck. Asking how it pulled, if we'd ever pulled anything. That was on the other channel, so I thought, you know what, we'll film just a small video, actually pulling something. The Roxor weighs roughly 3,500 pounds the way I have it set up, and it's on a car hauler, so we are probably, I'd say we're probably 4,500 pounds right now, be my guess. Not a lot of wind drag with it, obviously. It's an open car hauler, and yeah, it is doing very well. Definitely doesn't feel underpowered whatsoever. Now I'm on pretty flat ground. Haven't went up any grades with it, but whenever I step on the pedal, we kick down and we move. So speed limit just switched to 70, so we'll set our cruise. It has the heads-up display. Don't know if you can see that. There we go. So we are running 70. I just bumped the cruise down to 70, so there we go. Pretty neat. Also in that heads-up display, I've noticed when someone gets in front of me, that guy might be too far up, but if someone cuts across before they should, so you can see it right there. If they cut across early, that'll be red. One other thing I've noticed, watch this. Let's get over a lane. Look at there, that lane, that thing kicks on the turn signal. Pretty nice. That's pretty cool tech. This thing has the 360-degree cameras. And that's pretty nice. I actually like that camera kicks on when you flip your signal on, because you do have a blind spot, especially if this was a box trailer. There would be it's just nice that you can look right down through there. Still look, don't trust it 100%, but it is nice. One other thing, if we go into the camera menu, we can see the overhead. There's several camera views you can click. I think you have to be stopped to get to those, but when we stop, I will show you those. It'll stay on for like 5 seconds, I think. But pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, so far we are 10 miles into the trip. Not bad. Our fuel mileage is going down. We've been hovering around 12 to 13. When we get her up to speed here, I will tell you guys what it does for the trip. I have a slight grade here, and we are maintaining cruise perfect. Got the cruise set at 72, and we have not lost any speed whatsoever. Not bad. Not bad at all. So a little bit about this truck. This is a 3-liter Duramax. This is not a 6.6 liter. It's a half-ton truck, like I say. So the 3-liter is an inline 6 with a 10-speed transmission. I'm pretty sure they're 270-ish horsepower, if I'm not mistaken, and like 450 pounds of torque, somewhere in that neighborhood. I'd have to go look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's roughly where they're at. This is the different body style. The body style on the half tons was redesigned in 2019. Still up in the air on the design personally. The previous design, especially the 3/4 and 1-ton trucks, I thought those were very attractive vehicles. These are starting to grow on me. I hate how they have the mirrors mounted. I think that looks terrible. If it wasn't for that, I could own me one of those GMCs. I think the GMCs look a lot better than the Chevrolets in the front end, but still they have the same mirror. I don't know about that mirror. Inside, the truck is very nice. Quite a bit different than the 2015 to 2018 or 2019 body styles. Inside anyways, I mean, you still have your touch screen and all your basics things are the same, but just so much more tech, so many more lane sensors, the heads-up display, all the cameras. I mean, we do have the push-button start. I don't know how I feel about the push-button start. One thing I've noticed, for example, the other day Dad was driving. I got in the truck before he did, and I went to start it, and I had to hit the brake to start it while I was in the passenger seat. I don't know, kind of irritating. I don't like the push button over the key. What else have I noticed? A lot of room in the back seat, very spacious back there. All around, very comfortable. Front and back seats are comfortable. This is an LTZ, so this is pretty plush. Dad actually he bought a used 2019 half-ton. It was the V8 model. He did not like it, which is why he has this one now. That truck, just something about it didn't feel right. It felt very loose. It was used and it had been in a wreck, so I'm guessing that had something to do with it. This one feels extremely stable. Even pulling this trailer, letting go of the wheel, we're not going anywhere. We're staying, true. Very comfortable. You feel like you have complete control. I've pulled with other trucks before, and they just felt a little loose. This one does not. Now, they do claim that this truck, EPA estimated 33 miles per gallon on highway. As you can see, that's pretty accurate. Dad and I went on a 150-mile trip a couple weeks ago, and that was we got up to 32.8. That was the best we did on that trip. So yeah, they are capable of a lot higher miles per gallon. I think I seen total going through the menu since he's had the truck, it's averaging for the lifetime 24 miles per gallon. So mileage is there. It is better than its half-ton equivalent. I would imagine that they're going to hold their value better. Just a guess. If you look at the 3/4 and 1-ton truck market, if they're a diesel, they hold their value much better than the gas trucks. So I'm guessing that this will hold its value better as well. But I don't know. I mean, diesel fuel is more money than gasoline, so maybe something to keep in mind. But overall, I like the diesel better myself. Now the 10-speed transmission, going up those slight grades, it did kick down as it needed, and I think that's really what helps it keep its speed, like when you have the cruise set. Never really went above the cruise speed either, which is also nice. See if we can think of anything else to throw in this video, but I'm just kind of recording stuff as it comes to mind. Now, one thing that probably does help the mileage a little bit when we got that 33 miles a gallon or 32.8, there is a bed cover on the back, a soft bed cover. I believe that really does help with fuel mileage. Now, we have a Chevy Colorado also, and I think the best I've ever, it's a Duramax as well. I believe the best I've ever got with that truck on a long trip was 37 miles to the gallon, so it does do a little bit better. I think it's a 2.8 liter engine, whereas this is a 3 liter. The Colorado is a 4-cylinder though, and this is a 6. So it does do a little bit better. It's also a lot smaller truck, rated to tow a lot less, just all around lighter vehicle. The radio menu, it seems to be fairly straightforward. Took Dad a while to figure out where his weather is. He likes to have satellite radio and the weather and all of that jazz. Well, it's in the apps. There's an app icon. Apparently it's unavailable while we're driving. Okay. But yeah, Dad likes to keep all that stuff on here. He likes to see the weather while he's driving and whatnot. That's the farmer coming out at him. Now for us personally, this truck is not going to replace our larger trucks. I still have a 2004 1-ton. Dad has a 2015 single wheel, or Dad has a 2015 Duramax 3/4 ton. My brother also has a 3/4 ton Duramax. So we're not getting rid of any of our vehicles with this. We're not replacing. We're not using this for extreme farm duties. But Dad's always had a vehicle to jet around in, and that's what this vehicle is filling. That's the role this vehicle is filling. So for that, I feel like it's doing pretty well. Alright, just getting ready to turn onto a highway, see what kind of acceleration we have. I've never really gotten into it and seen what it'll do, so we'll just go ahead and do that, merging in the traffic. And we're floored. And we're up to speed. Not bad. Alright, so we are just about to our destination. A few times the truck has felt a little bit loose, almost like I'm being pushed by the trailer a little bit. That could be weighting issue. I did kind of load it a little bit different than I normally would, just because of the style of tie-down straps I have. Like I say, I'm used to pulling with a 1-ton or 3/4 ton truck. But yeah, it looks like we got pulling the trailer loaded 12.7. So I'll report what we get on the way home. With it empty, I'd imagine it'd be a little bit better. Alright, so we are just about back to home base. Fuel mileage did go up quite a bit. We are at 17.1 now. One thing I've noticed, this car has, or this truck has automatic headlights. Like, they dim and bright automatic. So far I haven't brighted anybody, but I don't even know how to turn them on, or like turn that automatic feature off. I never heard of that. So I might have to figure that out when we get stopped, but so far it's worked pretty well. Same thing with the camera. You have the light there, pretty nifty, or have the camera there, pretty nifty. Hey guys, this is the next morning. When I got home last night, it was pretty dark, pretty late, and it was raining, so I just went inside. But anyways, next morning, overall thoughts on the truck. I thought it did pretty well. Like I said, I don't have a lot of half-ton towing experience. I have pulled a camper and this trailer with my wife's Suburban, so I guess it'd be similar to a half-ton. And I mean, it felt fine. Power-wise, I never felt like, in the train that I was on, that we were underpowered. Fuel economy, 12.5 there, 17.5 on the way back with an empty trailer. So I really like all the cameras. So there's a camera, there's a camera, there's a camera, camera. You get the point. It's got a lot of cameras, and those were pretty nice towing. A little bit jealous of those. Those were a lot nicer than I was expecting them to be. A lot more useful. I thought those were kind of gimmicky till I used them. But yeah, overall, pretty pleased with the truck. Like I said, we only drove 125 miles yesterday, and that's the only time I've drove this truck. So the only time I've ever drove it was with a trailer. Dad seems to be extremely happy with it. He's put 2,000 miles on it so far, and he really loves the truck. So full disclosure, we're very Chevrolet biased. We are General Motors fans. Like I said, we all have GM trucks here. So yeah, pretty happy with the little Duramax. I really hope that they put this Duramax in the future Suburbans, because my wife's 2013 Suburban, I'd like to upgrade that in a couple years, and if we can get something that's getting, you know, 30 miles to the gallon versus what she's got, gets about 20, that'd be great. Like I said, we do pull a camper, so that maybe it'd tow better. But yeah, overall, not disappointed. Like I said, the styling of the vehicles, I don't know. I really prefer the older body style, the one right before this. I just can't get over these mirrors. And that was another thing. This is the first time I've towed anything in a long time without tow mirrors. Definitely missed tow mirrors. The cameras did help, but I like tow mirrors way better. Yeah, that looks so bad. Like, the mirror should be there. They just stuck it down here for some reason. But hey guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next one.